Yeah, good morning. Here is Münster, this asylum place where asylum seekers stay temporarily before transfer and until, well, I'm here since around 2 weeks, 2 days, 3 days after my second interview, 18. I've been transferred here and until this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, my address by the BAMF, the immigration authority in Germany, is known still the address in Bielefeld. And my documents, I received a document, the file, a copy of the file yesterday from the advocate. And the document states that my file is still is in my documents. I mean, the documents, the passports, the ID, still in Bielefeld. While I'm here trying 2 weeks to send the address to the BAMF so they know I'm here. Just trying and surrounded by frequently, well, there is no other word, crooks, racist. They are preventing sending this information to BAMF, referring from information point to government office who only opened Thursday, to security point, no post, completely no post at all. While sending the documents, well, frequently the involved workers doing that, Turks, Arabic speaking personnel, Iraqis. Almost 90% of this place is operated by these volunteers, workers. I'm not sure. I don't know if they are officially employed here. Well, while sending the right information to the BAMF via fax, for example, an attempt to mislead the BAMF about the address, putting a document different than my document, for example, a copy of my residence permit to stay here temporarily in Germany. To solve this issue, well, that was the formal question to the government. To solve this issue, I need to stay temporarily. To solve this, they're preventing the BAMF, the German authorities, from receiving the right information. Well, I'm trying hardly to reach these authorities by telephone, by post, by fax. Impossible. But in the same way, the cyber action preventing the contact, the returned contact to me, also on location through these workers, is prevented and misleaded, and an attempt to put this copy of this permit which I have without identifying the address. So the BAMF remain blinded over my address. Well, the government office only opened Thursday, and while I had a referral to speak to someone here with this government called Eric, the same worker, also Iraqi, he didn't allow me to speak to him, though there was an appointment, though there was a referral from someone from the Ausländerbehörde. In a very crook way, he pushed also private security personnel to push me away, to not speak to him.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I've been asked to leave this area where I was recording to show the name of this organization. So, in the same way, they are preventing the return contact. Also, the send contact is disabled frequently through, as I said, these workers, but basically, private security agency company who is active here in these locations, in these places. They contact each other. For example, when I'm here or when I'm in another place, for example, yeah, they are informed he told me, for example, everybody know you here. I said, yeah, this is good. But I thought, what, how come that they know me? Well, the only way is through this scam telephone. They know everything about me. And the capacity, swapping the SIM cards, also this is capacity of unusual capacity, for example, from a usual hacker. This could be, and probably is, a capacity of this private security company intervening in an asylum procedure. I cannot believe this. How disgrace and how corrupt is this? Allowing security personnel, and he said it literally. He said it in Bielefeld, in the BAMF location when I was the last time, 1 August. He came to me, and it was clear in his behavior, in his rush. He said, "Yeah, give me." He's speaking like this. "Yeah, give me your Ausweis. We have to write something in your file." What would you write in my file, you son of a bitch, crook, corrupt security crook? He took the Ausweis and he spent around 10 minutes with this employee. They are pushing me to speak to her exclusively. The question is not to speak with her. And the question is to speak with another person, specific person, but they are pushing to speak with her. Then they spent 10 minutes with her inside, the security personnel inside. They spent 10 minutes, then she came back to me and she said, he gave me this document, stinky document, and she said, "Oh yeah, you're not Dutch." I said, "What? What the fuck are you doing? I'm a Dutch citizen and you're a crook to say that. You're a thief, identity thief." And this problem with the private security company began in the Netherlands, frequently employing employees from Morocco, from Syria, from Turkey, Afghanistan. And there are reasons to I cannot state the motive here. I cannot state it right now. It's begun in Nijmegen, and they told me, "We are upvoting you since 1 year," and fixing me a medical file, medical claims, crooked claims, scam telephone calls, scammed emails. Also, as I showed you, the Facebook, taking the return contact from the Facebook. I do not have an original contact with my social network since around 3 years through these crooked behaviors, and frequently and again, security agents, these private companies, M&M in Nijmegen, Dukenburg, in the gemeentehuis, there is always one with this beveiligheid sign sitting on the side. He walk after me and he make notes. In the same way, they approach them, this company, private companies here, also same background, same workers. And when I spoke to the right official in the BAMF, he came and said he come without an appointment. He wouldn't let me speak to the right person. And he is making crooked claims that I do not have an appointment. Yes, I do not have an appointment. I cannot make an appointment. When I make an appointment, your crook company, your corrupt, your criminal company involved in fraud and identity theft activities is preventing my contact, is preventing me from calling the right people, the right organizations. And you are the crook speaking to this official, the right official, trying to separate me from this conversation. In the same way here in the government office, and they said they are expecting a letter. What kind of letter is this? They are expecting the decision that my application is rejected and I have to be deported. And I have rights here. I have rights to appeal. I have rights to get my documents, but they do not allow this. In a very, very corrupt and crooked way. Last Thursday, the day before yesterday, and this office is only open 1 day per week. 1 day per week. So I have to wait another Thursday, and according to the documents which I received from the advocates, my documents are since 21 July in a location in different city, while this crook misinforming me here that your documents in another location, another city, another central office. So I'm unable to call, so I have to waste a day to go to Coesfeld, then another day to go to another. This misleading, crooked behaviors frequently from these people, as I explained, and they are stealing my post. I'm accusing them by stealing my post, compromising an asylum procedure, and stealing my post and giving this to someone else. And it is completely unacceptable that a government, a respectful government like the German government, allow these crooked behaviors through security personnel, presenting the person in a different ID, manipulating the file, writing things in an asylum file. Who the hell is this crook son of a bitch to write something in my file? They did that. They exhausted me with this fraud in the Netherlands since 3 years, claiming that I think kids, my nephew is a robot, claiming that I threatened the king, that I threatened the prime minister. Well, fine. I cannot speak like this. This is not me. But they are crooks trying since day one to push this crooked file which they created themselves into this asylum procedure, and I'm not allowing them. I'm pushing this again and again and again, and also with this counseling crooked office. Well, she wrote something that I didn't say. She said I agreed to speak to a psychiatrist. I have a report from the psychiatrist stating that I do not have this fraudulent crooked sickness, schizophrenia or something. She is a psychiatrist who followed my case 1 year, and she wrote everything clear. Also, that I do not have neurocognitive disorders, for example. Why the crook is trying again through different office to push this thing? So I'm held now here another 3 months in this corrupt place, very corrupt place. So I'm held here another 3 months to speak to another crook psychiatrist who will, well, unbelievable. I never saw such a corruption in my life. Asylum case, asylum procedure. I'm a Dutch and Syrian citizen asking asylum to solve an issue, and also in a life and identity threatening matter. Well, security crooks are intervening into my file, are putting scraps into my file, are annoying me, triggering me, mistreating me in this way since I came here. And I cannot believe this. I told them, I explained to the bureau of the government in Bielefeld that I have a special problem with the specific people. The transfer here to this place, when I transferred here, before transfer, I thought, yeah, this would be a better place, operated by different people, with better access to information. And I asked them formally to help me with the communication, to allow me and use a safe email, a safe telephone. Nothing is done. And the transfer here is another crook action to put me here, help me here. I'm inside. I'm not receiving the post, blinded of everything. Well, I spoke to 4 advocates to solve this issue. But while I am here inside, the post is not delivered, is not given to me. 2 letters from the advocate came here, disappeared. These are given to someone else who is committing fraud through this crook security company. And I reported this to the police 2 days ago. I explained this issue to them, and the police is, they are waiting. I don't know what they are doing, but the situation is unacceptable. Allowing these security companies to intervene in an asylum case is unacceptable. Is a corrupt action done.